family restaurant on the table.
We're live.
Wow.
So,
Yeah,
Are we?
Yes.
Wait, you gotta tell me these things.
Rob, we're live.
Well, hang on a second.
We're
It
live.
doesn't even matter until we go, okay.
Warning!
Warning.
This week's podcast is going to be extra
Quiet.
scary.
Quiet.
Quiet.
I forgot my soundboard.
Beware if you're
I was
offended
busy.
by Halloween effects and the scariness of a podcast. Please listen to a different podcast, or don't be such a pussy.
Okay.
We don't even have a theme song.
Theme songs. No, it's all the same board. It's all. I pressed the one button. It's really just one big button.
Go on! That's our special holiday edition theme song of the Go On podcast. Extra scary this week is the Halloween edition, October 31st, 2012. We're in the basement of a haunted mansion. No,
Hey,
it's a clothing store.
it might be Eric. Hey, Eric.
Hey, Eric's popping his head in from our haunted ghost boxing ring.
Ghost boxing ring.
Scaring these kids that desperately want to be scared.
Can you? Are you actually? Because there's the wolf in the hands and the.
There's kids that want to be scared.
Legit, we are in the basement of 1037 College Street West. It's of a kind clothing and vintage. And there is a scary haunted house acting right behind us.
We're actually ruining the mood quite a
We're
bit.
ruining the kids' time.
Close the door.
They're coming into the basement. They're getting their
Excuse me, kids, can you keep it
shit
down?
hands all rubbed up in their faces. It's gonna be a long night, folks. I'm in the basement this week with Galen as always. Galen, how are you?
Good.
Your last
Tired.
name is
Hot.
always?
Galen always. Never
Galen
forget it.
Always Galen.
Always remember.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Robert Mosley, that's the voice of Robert Mosley. How are you, Robert Mosley?
I'm good, Jim.
Woo! Scary.
I'm on my toes.
And for the first time on the podcast, who am I joined by here? Who is this?
It's none other than Donnie Fudge.
Donnie Fudge, down in the basement. Donnie, who are you? Tell us a little about yourself.
But you need me to really tell you about who I am?
Not me, I'm well aware, but the
All right.
listening public
I
might.
am the world's first and foremost psychedelic independent children's entertainer.
Psychedelic children's entertainer.
Yeah, that's right. I pretty much have the balls that Robert Munch doesn't have. And I will go places that even Beatrix Potter would shriek if she, even thought of them. She'd probably curl up in a little ball and probably eat a rabbit.
That sounds a lot like what she would probably do in that
Probably.
situation.
She would be questioning reality. And then I would realize that my job was done.
Donnie Fudge, are you scared in this basement here? I know we just kind of dragged you down here.
Trust me, Jim, I've seen a hell of a lot worse. I used to roadie for Pink Floyd.
That's pretty fucking scary.
Yeah. Like, the band itself was pretty kick-ass, but the chemical substances that they had were unreal, honey. Let me tell you.
Probably a bit of what really goes into the
Okay,
act.
I'm not supposed to tell you this because like a legal signed contract
Okay.
that I've worked out, but The Wall, the album, I wrote in a complete incoherent
What?
rant. Incoherent rant. They brought a little 8-track towards me and
Yeah.
and they just let it roll, and I recited the lyrics from cover to cover.
This is a Go On podcast exclusive. We have Donnie Fudge, the original writer of The Wall by Pink Floyd,
Just-
right
well,
here.
Unofficially, you can't, because I signed off.
The unofficial
I
writer.
can't talk about it. Really. Like
unofficial
I'm actually
official
breaching.
writer.
Yeah.
I'm breaching a legal contract right now.
That's okay. That's all. Nobody
It's the
reads
internet, so I
contracts.
figured
It's
it's
the
okay.
no one's on
The
the
internet's
internet.
for breaching.
That's right.
You know what the internet's for? It's for haunting.
Haunting.
And that is the point of this whole podcast this week. Last week,
Why do that people on shrooms play our podcast?
I don't know, but it worked out just
Oh,
right.
I don't know if it did. But
It
let's
did.
go on.
We had a mad scientist, El Paco Grande. He was on the show last week, and he synthesized an idea that populated in all our minds, and we came down to this one specific
Oh,
point.
no.
What we're going to do tonight, we're going to have a bit of a seance here. We have some candles lit. We have some incense blowing up in our faces. We have some tarot cards. We have some dies of multiple sizes.
Tarot cards.
No, they're tarot cards. They're just like...
They're all
Tarot
exposed.
Tarot? I call them parrot cards.
Some tarot cards.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll bust out the Lord of the Ring tarot cards.
The
and they're
point
super
being, we are
nerdy.
going to summon a ghost to this very table. We're gonna put it into the internet, and we are gonna haunt the internet for once and all. A ghost to find its way to my room and tell that cat to get out of the fucking box.
Didn't Maru die?
Don't tell me this.
Say that.
The ghost of my room. That's who will find.
Oh! We've got
That's
it.
who will find.
Ghost
the
Maru
next-
will.
So we want to put Maru back on the internet.
Maru needs a
We should
crowd.
need
He needs an
confirmation though
audience.
if Maru's dead, because we might just be trying to tap a ghost that's not even.
Just a dead cat in general.
Yeah.
Just a different dead cat.
Somebody popped into my head today, and I looked up that person on the internet, and it turns out he's been dead for like 12 years.
Whoa, who was it?
Yokozuna.
Oh, the wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
Out of
she-
Yeah,
nowhere,
that's right, I
I
remember
was
that.
walking down the street, and
Ah.
I just dropped a tab of acid, and I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
staring
yeah.
at the bus shelter.
Okay.
And this fat Japanese guy walked by, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I thought of Yokozuna.
Yokozuna.
It was crazy.
That is crazy.
I was like, that's so random.
Now, do you have much experience with the undead? Do you have much experience in the world of the
Well,
paranormal?
I have experience with the
He's
dead,
still
and I
alive,
just
bro.
like to leave it at that. It's
Okay. He's
a
still
couple of
alive.
years ago,
5
and
years
I have
old.
been doing pretty good.
All right.
Doing pretty
Okay.
good.
But you're feeling that you have some sort of connection to Yokozuna tonight.
Oh, totally. He just, like I said, he just sort of, he wormed his fat
Right.
body into my head.
Like he was trying to massage the back of your
It wasn't
temples
even like he
there.
was trying to massage. It was just natural because there wasn't a lot of space once he got in there. It was
Yeah.
like things were rubbing.
Okay.
And,
a lot of movement,
There
a
was
lot of motion.
a lot of grunting. Some heat, a little bit of friction.
Yokozuna might be joining us tonight. How are you feeling?
That would be amazing.
Yokozuna is present. He's following you right now, maybe.
Maybe. Hopefully.
But one way or another, we're gonna find a ghost tonight. That's gonna come up real soon.
Real soon.
What are we gonna do first here on the New One?
I don't know, Jim, you got a scenario?
Sure.
All right, let's start off with one of those.
Sure.
Because that is how this podcast works. You
This
do bust
is.
out a scenario and then we try our best to answer it.
Rules. That's what we should do.
Haha, yes.
So that's what it is. Okay. Good.
Uh.
That's how we play this game.
Yeah,
I
I've done
went
this
back
before.
into the archives this week. We've had a lot of scenarios on this show in the past that have dealt with the undead.
Are we doing a clip
ghoulish-
show?
We're doing a clip
Clip show. Clip show.
It's like a flash.
Games!
Games. Okay. Let's start
Beats,
here.
beats.
Donnie, I see that you're rattling some pills in front of. Are you?
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, just getting ready for the. Okay, straight down the hatch then.
He's ready. All right.
This should get a little weird now. Donnie's getting a little zoned in.
What are you talking about? Why are you staring at me like that?
Don't be so paranoid, Donnie.
I'm not paranoid. Why are you saying I'm paranoid?
I don't know. I just kind of read it in your face there for a moment. You seem like you might be chewing some pills to.
No,
I see a big swallow now. They're gone.
there's nothing there.
Good to know. First scenario on the block. Why did I say that? You are a rookie cop. Dale, do you know what this one is yet?
Oh, geez. Is this like the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a rookie cop on a routine call to a haunted mansion.
I'm gonna do this one
Dead
better.
Man's Curve on Halloween at midnight.
Woo!
Totally routine call. You arrive at the mansion. Knock on the door.
Careful.
No one answers. You hear crying,
Maybe we should ring the bell.
fighting just behind the door. So you call for backup and announce yourself as a cop before heading inside. You follow the sound of the crying to the top floor of the mansion. Just as you find the room where the noise is coming from, you look down. There's a briefcase full of money. Hey, that's not so bad. You pick up the money. Hey, there's a lot of money in there. You open the door, and you find two teenagers having sex.
Games.
Games. They are fate. They are both totally shocked to see you. As they turn to run, the girl's long fingernails catch your arm and scratch you, leaving long scratch marks across your arm. They both run through the door, and it turns out the mansion is still under construction. So,
I remember why I hated this the first time.
so the
Oh,
door
hey, Audrey.
opens to a 50-foot drop landing right in front of you, right in the front yard beside your cop cruiser. When you look out the open door, the two teenagers are dead on the driveway. You have 5 minutes until the backup arrives to find you holding a briefcase full of money, two dead teenagers, and DNA evidence linking you to the crime. You have 5 minutes. What do you do?
Once again, I zoned out.
Burn the house down.
Hey, spoilers. Hey, spoilers.
That's my answer. That's my answer.
Rob, you got burn the house down.
Burn the house down.
But what are you going to tell the cops when they come? When the house is on fire?
I came here and it's on fire.
Oh, that's not the original APB that you put out.
What was it?
It was, I believe this is a haunted house. Back up.
Dispatch, I got a haunted house here. I'm just gonna go on in. No backup required.
Galen, what would you do?
I'm gonna let the cards decide.
Ooh, Galen's got some tarot cards. Sorry, parrot cards beside him. And he's pulling a card. Galen, what card did you pull?
5 of Cups.
The 5 of Cups.
So I'm gonna get drunk. That's the pass. So I'm already
Now
drunk.
I have to come up with a new answer.
Donnie Pudge.
Alright.
The magician.
Wilson.
Okay,
It's
well.
upside down.
Okay. I just coughed out one of those candles. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Sorry. I've ruined the atmosphere.
That's okay.
Okay, what I would do is quit the force.
With the force.
Just immediately. I'd just be like, fuck this shit. And I'd just call up my superior and I'd be like, yeah, I quit.
You just have the
And
papers
then,
ready.
and then
all go?
when the cops came there, I'd just be standing there and I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck happened. And then I'd just mosey on
Blame it
out.
on the last guy.
Nah, I'd just be like, I'm just walking by with my briefcase. Excuse me. Simple as that. Not even affiliated.
Hey, they probably know you from the force, so they might even give you a ride back.
I'd be
to
like,
town.
you got me mistaken with somebody else, and I quit the force.
Yeah.
Totally concrete.
Concrete.
Just as concrete as the concrete that those teenagers
Probably.
concreted.
Yeah, that was good. I want to give it to Rob for burning down the house, though. That's
Burn it down.
correct answer. Correct answer. Burning down the house. Anybody else? Anybody want to know?
No.
No?
No.
Good.
All right.
What are we going to do next? Now, listeners at home, this is a live podcast. When you listen live right now, please interact with us on our Facebook page. Tell us who was right. Tell us who was wrong. Tell us who's an idiot. Is Donnie high? Who knows? Tell us on the internet. Galen, where do people find us on the internet?
Go to podcast.com.
What's that on Facebook?
Facebook.com/go on the podcast.
Twitter.
Go the podcast.twitter.
And Tumblr.
Go the podcast.tumblr.com.
Pretty
I don't
good.
think any of those were right.
No,
The Facebook was right. I'm gonna hold on.
Instagram.
We don't know. Giovanni started taking pictures.
Give me about 10 minutes. I gotta get a new Gmail account.
Yeah, no. Go the podcast.tumblr. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Twitter.com.
Does anybody have any ghost stories? Anybody ever seen a ghost?
Yeah.
You have? I heard a yes from the back of the room.
It was a good one.
It was a. Oh. There's nobody behind me. Guys, all this running's getting me out of shape. This is a scary podcast, guys. Anybody?
I'm trying to think of ghost stories. But most of them just involve not really ghosts, just really bad trips.
Really bad trips. What's the worst trip you've had, Donnie Fudge?
Oh god. It was 1986. I just got myself a K car with a Reliant.
Beautiful.
Now it's a beautiful little number. I got it from Powder Blue.
Yeah, nice.
So what I did is I took a little bit of mescaline and I decided to just head up on over to Newfoundland.
No, that's a beautiful
Yeah,
spot.
you didn't think I was going to Newfoundland, did you?
No, they call it the Rock.
Yeah. Oh, they do?
Yeah, that's for
No, you don't teach me things. I teach you things.
I'm sorry,
God
Donnie
damn it.
Fudge.
I'm trying to tell you a story and you're educating me.
You're
That's
getting-
not right.
Getting very worked up, Donnie.
I am a little bit.
Could this be this ghost of Yokozuna?
It could probably be. It could probably be something like,
Have you guys all been thinking about him this whole
Cholesterol.
time?
More pills coming into this.
Because he's not going to join
No,
us.
it's
We don't
okay,
all think
man. These are
about him.
prescription.
Okay.
They're my dead cat's prescription, but, prescription nonetheless.
Nonetheless, they were
Not
prescribed for
poison.
somebody somewhere.
Yeah, it's not like I got this from, some guy on the street.
No, you wouldn't do that. You're Donnie Fudge,
Yeah, exactly.
the children's entertainer.
I grow my own. What are you talking about? Rhymes. I grow my own.
I changed my answer on Twitter, by the way. It's twitter.com/go
You're not supposed to be laughing. It's supposed to be scary.
podcast.
They're having a
Is
better
that-
time out there than we are here.
Is anyone doing anything out there? Is anyone actually scaring the
I'm
children?
not sure.
If they're airing